Hi Capricorn, how are you doing? I hope you're all having the best day. We're going to be doing your February reading. We're going to see what messages want to come through for you guys, get you some insight, guidance, see what you can expect throughout the month of February 2025 for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. Let's get into your reading, Capricorn. Let's see what February has in store for you. We have the whale, we have the fish, we have the panther. Interesting how your energy is kind of changing from being very like you're in it, you're in the thick of it, and then you want out. It kind of looks like you're wanting to pull out of a situation or detach from something, or there's something in your life that's very like hot and cold or up in the air, unpredictable. And I actually kind of see your energy's getting a bit frustrated with this, or it feels like something just keeps slipping away. Yeah, something seems very unstable. Maybe you're feeling emotionally unstable through February, or you're feeling sensitive, very emotional, very, I would just say you're feeling very tapped in and tapped into your energy as well as other people's energies. There's a lot of, like, your sensitivity radar is just going crazy. With the whale, you're someone who's very compassionate, you're very patient and understanding, you're very wise, you're drawn to, help uplift and support other people and be that pillar of emotional support. I see that people are very much drawn to your energy in February because you're giving them comfort, you're giving them a safe place, no judgment, none of that shit. And with the whale, this is also someone who's very intuitive and taps in to higher frequencies. You're able to pick up on other people's energies very, very, very easy. It's like your radar just going off fucking the rails. Like, it's just, there's so much that you're picking up on. It's kind of getting too much. With the fish, there's some things that are just inconsistent. There's some things, there's some people, there's some energies that you're trying to juggle with, and some things just are not predictable. There's some things that are very fleeting and wishy-washy and just like it's out of your control. You're someone who likes to go deep. You like to go down below to the deep, dark blue sea. And there's some energies around you that are very superficial, surface level, and like a puddle. And I think we were saying this, I don't know whose reading I did last week, but it was just some people are like puddles. They are very shallow. They can't go that deep. You can only... what's that saying? You can only meet people at the depth they've met themselves. And you can't help but notice in February, there's some people in your life, people that are new, people that are old, people existing already currently in your life, but there's some individuals that are just so shallow and surface level, and you cannot really develop and deepen that bond, deepen that connection, deepen that trust, that intimacy. And anytime you do get a hint of it, it's like it's fleeting, it's very inconsistent, it just drifts away, slips out of your fingers, and it's just not quite the catch. Or you think you got a catch and then it gets away, and then you think you got another catch but it gets away. And I'm seeing with the panther, you're like, oh my god, man, yeah, they say there's so many fish in the sea, but you know what? There's quite a few fish in the sea, but turns out there's way more plastic in the sea. And I don't want to get all controversial and talk about, all this humanitarian stuff. But I mean, that's kind of crazy when you think about how much plastic's in the sea. It's sad, but I can't do shit about it. I'm over here in the prairies, so I can't do shit about it. So, but man, like, it's not crazy. But so talking about that though, you're realizing like what's real and what's fake, right? Talking about fish versus plastic, what's real versus what's fake, what's genuine versus what is just convenience or a distraction, filled a void. Like and I'm seeing with the panther, you're getting fed up, or you're tired of certain behaviors, certain energies, tired of the world, tired of the injustices, tired of the corruptness, the corrupted ways we're seeing play out in large ways of this world, as well as even just smaller, in your niche, in your circle, in your family, in friendships, in your work. You're just tired, you're done, you're fed up, and honestly, I can see you be a bit pissed off or a bit irritable with the panther. So do watch out. even with the hyena at the bottom. You may make little slide jokes here and there. You try to, you know, try not to come across too aggressive. You're trying to be nonchalant, but deep down, it's because you give a fuck. You do care, and you're bothered for a reason because you care, because you have emotions, because you're feeling, because it's real. You are being very authentic, and you have a vision very bright for the future that you really want to express, but you want to be taken serious. Yeah, and you may feel like people are just treating you like a joke, or like you're not really gonna, I don't know, there's people that have you feeling annoyed. The simplest way to put it, there's people that have you feeling like they're not taking you serious. They kind of just laugh it off like it's a joke. If you tell them how you're feeling, or if you're upset, they kind of just shrug it off, or they're not really taking you serious. And that is just like, bro, it does not fit your vision for the future and what you want and who you want to surround yourself with. You're needing to continue to express yourself. If there's something you got to say, you would need to share it. You need to voice your opinion. You are needing to exercise your voice. You're needing to really use that throat chakra of yours. I feel that by you doing that, it does clear a path to lead you to people who really love your authenticity and who really respect and want to learn more. Like, you do have a lot of wisdom, you do have a lot of knowledge that deserves to be heard, and you deserve to spread it with the world. And, you know, by you expressing this truth and not watering yourself down, yeah, there might be some people that maybe fall out of your life or cut you off or disappear, or, you know, they no longer really want to hang around you, and that's okay, because that's bringing in people that are actually truly meant to be in your life. So no sugarcoating, no watering yourself down. Say it how it is, even if it's a little uncomfortable, even if it upsets anybody or pisses some people off. You got to express yourself, baby. You got to be authentic. You got to be real, and real will find the real. You will find the real people by you being real. Okay, you're like, I'm tired of attracting all this plastic, all these fake ass right, you go back to the fish in the sea, but you're tired of all these temporary catch, but then it's catch and release, right? You're learning. This is also practice of detachment. This is helping you get better at letting go of what doesn't serve you. The law of detachment is also kind of maybe something that you're learning, practicing, getting better at not getting too hung up on the ideas of people or the vision of how X, Y, and B, you know what I mean, how it should be. But yeah, I do think that there's some people that might be getting on your nerves. You're going back to the will, trying to be patient, trying to be compassionate, trying to be understanding, but there's a limit. You know, it reaches a limit where enough is enough, and yeah, put your foot down, all right? But yeah, someone's getting on your bad side, or someone's kind of irritating you, so look out for that. And again, this may not make sense at this moment. We're still technically at the end of January. You might need to come back to this reading later on in February. I would even recommend maybe go back to the beginning January readings that I did that maybe they didn't make sense to you back then. They may make more sense to you now that we're towards the end of the month. Just a thought. Let's get into your reading, Capricorn. How are you feeling about the Tuesday uploads? I wanted to give it a go again. I know last week I didn't intend on doing your reading early, but then I really enjoyed your energy, and I was like, I'm going to do Capricorn again today. So let me know if you're vibing with the Tuesday uploads, and maybe we'll keep it going. I just want to see what's going on for y'all, right? New moon energy in the air in Aquarius, officially on like the 29th, but new moon basically is already upon us. So make sure you set your new seeds, intentions, and plant them with positive attitudes, and try your best not to let these external energies get in the way. You know, with a fish, sometimes it can talk about changes to plans. There may be some adjustments. There might be some things you have to cancel, or I mean, when the fish comes out, it really just says like nothing's quite set in stone. So that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. Kind of comes down to you and your attitude. All right, enough yapping. I'll be yapping, talking. Let's pull the cards, and I think my deck was right. It's upright. Cool. What's going on for Capricorn? February 2025. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. We have your first card out, which is the Devil. It's your energy, Capricorn. All right, let's get some more. Capricorn, February. Thank you. 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Whoa, holy crap. All right, give me one more. For Capricorn, February 2025, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the Ace of Coins in the reverse. At the bottom, we have Justice, Emperor, Hangman, and the Two of Coins. So I kind of get this vibe. You're teaching some people a lesson here. We have Libra, we have Pisces specifically, as well as your energy, Capricorn. Definitely getting a lot of Libra energy, even with this Two of Pentacles. It is Earth, but you see the scales, the balancing of the scales. I do see here, there's certain actions that you're taking towards bringing more justice and just bringing things back into alignment, back on track, back in, you know, back at how it should be. Something was off sync, off balance for quite a long time. It's about you doing what's necessary. And I'm also kind of seeing Emperor to the Hangman. You might actually be withdrawing, putting energy into something. You might actually be, first of all, okay, well, and we haven't even talked about this part yet, but I just kind of want to talk about this initially before we get into the main cards that flew out. It feels like your approach, your action, the way you handle situations is changing. There's a massive shift to how you take action. There's a massive change on how you initiate or what you put your energy towards, which is pretty big deal. So before you start hacking things, talking to people, initiating new projects, or, you know, reevaluating the current finances or business deals or relationship, like before you do any of that, before you start going, you do need to weigh it out. And that's exactly what's happening here. You're giving yourself a little bit of time to look at it this way, look at it that way. Like you're really flipping over all the rocks before you follow through with the next step. Like I see you're in this mindset where you need to consider your options and choose the best option that feels best for you, right? That's good. That's great. Keep that up. You are walking your talk. You're leaving behind some things in your life that are fucking toxic, straight up. Devil, 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups. You're leaving things behind that are so unhealthy and so draining. I am applauding you, like seriously. Round of applause, because that takes a lot of strength. That takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of just... I know it ain't easy, Capricorn. What you're doing is not easy, light work. This is a difficult thing, but it must be done. And this is emotional too, right? We have a lot of cups out here, a lot of water, and we have a lot of cards out here from the whale to the fish. It feels like you're disassociating yourself with certain people. This could be friends, it could be family, a lover, but the 10 of Cups definitely representing, it could be multiple people, honestly. But this is definitely involving a situation where you have invested a lot of time and emotions and care and love. And 8 of Cups is showing that you are walking away from this. Why? Well, the devil, because it's hella toxic. It's not good for you at all. It's terrible for your mental health. It's affecting you physically. It's affecting you financially, spiritually, everything. Everything's affected. Everything's linked to this, and you're noticing how it has such a huge influence on how you show up and how you feel about even yourself, and your self-worth is being brought up here. So there's certain attachments that you are just cutting away. Ace of Coins in the reverse. You do not see a future here. This is not someplace you want to settle down in. This is not bringing you peace. This is not your sanctuary is what I'm hearing. This ain't my sanctuary. I'm also, when I said sanctuary, I'm also hearing feng shui, right? Maybe there's something you're doing in terms of feng shui. I know Chinese New Year coming on up very soon. Although that's the end of January, am I right? Yeah. So this is your February reading, so that'll already pass. But yeah, Ace of Coins reverse, 8 of Cups. You don't see this is worth investing any more of your time, your energy. You know that there is not a future here. So why continue? I see you pulling the plug on this. Yeah, at least you're not investing emotionally into this. You're not investing any more emotionally into this. But I also just feel like you're giving less and less and less time, energy to these things, places, people. This is a big lesson that you have been learning / I feel, honestly, you've come out on the other side. This is any loose ends lingering from last year, basically. Justice out here showing that you are doing what's fair, you are being responsible, you are having to really respect your needs, you're following the rules, you're following the laws, you're sticking to what needs to be done, and certain boundaries must be put in place. Maybe marriage is involved, or some kind of contract could be part of this. You might actually be needing to take things to a legal person, right? Whatever the fuck. Someone who can help you, someone who is in an authority position, who can oversee what's going on, make sure everything is fair and just, especially if this is involving inheritance or a property. If this is somebody that you share a property with or a business with, like, you know, I'm seeing that there needs to be a clear cutting. Yeah, it's about doing what's right. Maybe this is talking about child support too. So Justice and the Emperor, you want to make sure that whatever you're doing, you are doing things neat and tidy, and you're not leaving a mess behind. You're making sure you're cleaning up after yourself. And Emperor, Hangman, again, like, your attitude about everything is shifting. Your approach to how you take action, taking accountability, all that's shifting quite dramatically. And Hangman and the Two of Coins, you're definitely in this period of your life where you are weighing out a lot, and you're asking yourself if you want to continue investing or not in these places, in these relationships, in this home, in this whatever, right? Everything that you're leaving behind so much. You're really wiping the slate clean, a blank slate, completely, starting fresh, starting over. I think you're just going back to the panther and the fish. You're just tired of things always being up in the air, or I don't know. I think you just hit your limit. I think you've just had enough. You're tired. You're done. You're over it. You had some sort of awakening, or you're about to have an awakening about these things that are just no longer serving you. And the longer you stay, the more it's just proving that, yeah, nothing's going to change, or nothing's going to change until you decide to make the change. All right. Yeah, pretty serious stuff. Pretty serious. So let's dive into this. Let's get into the devil. All right. You no longer want to live under certain rules or expectations, demands people place on you. Let me see here. Devil for Capricorn. Why is the devil here for Capricorn? Page of Pentacles. Try the devil for Capricorn. Nine of Cups in the reverse. You're being offered something you're not interested in. What is this? Oh my god, Two of Pentacles flipping out. And the Three of Swords. Yeah, honestly. So here we have it. What you're being offered something. You're being offered more of what you don't like, basically. And you're reaching this moment where you're like, have I had enough? I think I've had enough. Haven't I had enough of this? Do I want some more? Do I really want some more? You're weighing it out. You're starting to, you tried it. You gave it some time. But now you're at this point in your life where, like, you know what? Nine of Cups reversed, Two of Pentacles. I just don't think that I want this anymore. Or if there was something you wanted back then, a month ago, a year ago, however long ago, there's something you wanted back then, you got it. But now you're reaching this point in your life where, like, I just don't know if I want this anymore. Right? Your feelings can change, your mindset can change, your perspective, your wants, your desires, your requirements, all that can change. Embrace it. You've changed, you've grown, you're evolving so much. Therefore, everything around you and your physical reality is going to start to reflect that and mirror that. So there's just some things in your life you just don't want anymore. You don't want to be in this position anymore. This is a job. You don't want to stay here anymore. It's not serving you. It's not paying you enough. You're working overtime over so many days, hours, exhausting, draining yourself, burnt the fuck out, and it's not fulfilling you anymore. Maybe in the past you thought this was going to be it. You thought that you were going to settle down. You thought that you were going to be happy. Maybe you were for a while. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you were lying to yourself. But you're reaching this point in your life where you're tired of sucking it up and trying to pretend like you're good and you're happy and this is it when you're not. And deep down, you're needing to listen to that calling. And you're getting a calling to make a choice. And this choice, well, You're setting yourself free, okay? 3 of Swords at the bottom, 4 of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords. I'm seeing a huge, and the 8 of Cups. Look, it's the same freaking thing. 8 of Cups. You're recognizing the harm you're causing yourself by staying put or by settling or by just tolerating, and how that's creating this, just this feeling, this restlessness, this lack of peace, lack of harmony. And it's become crystal clear. Page of Swords, it's totally become crystal clear. Maybe you've had some conversations, or there will be, I'm talking present tense or like past tense as if this already happened, but keep in mind, this is your February reading. We haven't even entered February just yet, right? The way I do readings, I talk almost like past tense versus present tense, but like, you get me. A lot of you will be having conversations over the next couple of weeks that really gets these gears rolling and making you awaken and realize, like, holy shit, I have been putting my life on hold. I have been wasting so much time and energy in the wrong places with the wrong people and the wrong, and you're just hitting your limit. You're maxing out. You're maxing out. You hit your limit. You're done. You're finished. Like, this is just not bringing you peace. Simplest way to put it. It ain't bringing you peace, man. So, 10 of Cups. Why do we got the 10 of Cups out here? I feel like you've tried your best to make it work. I feel like you've overextended your stay. It's time to come back home. Or, with the whale, you were very patient and understanding, and you gave a lot of time, and now you're at this point, fish, you're like, I don't know if I want to give any more of this. And then it's like you're going back to the Panther. You're reaching this point where you're like, I've had fucking enough, Jade. I don't want to do this anymore, okay? So, why do we have the 10 of Cups here for Capricorn? Why is the 10 of Cups here? Give me some insight into this 10 of Cups for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Why is the 10 of Cups here for Capricorn? Okay, wow. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. Queen of Cups. 3 of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely bringing up other people's energies. And, let me just try and break this down. Because it's like they're trying to tell you how you should feel, or Queen of Cups, 3 of Cups, right? We got lots of people's energies and what they want. And you know what? The Queen of Cups, she's the kind of person who will put others' needs in front of her own for the sake of other people's happiness. Queen of Cups, she does do that if she doesn't have a backbone. With the current energy that we're kind of seeing throughout this, it feels as if you have been sacrificing your needs for everybody else's happiness, and just trying to make sure they're okay and healthy and well. So I'm getting a little bit of a people pleaser energy, right? And saying things to them that they want to hear, trying to be the comfort friend, trying to, support them. But how about you when it's reversed and you're needing their support? Are they there for you? With the 9 of Wands and this Ace of Wands, there's some sort of invitation or an offering coming in, but it's being rejected, or it's being like shut down. And this is with the 10 of Cups. So somebody feels like it's not good enough, that they deserve better. Someone is trying really, really, really hard to defend and protect and be there for the ones they love. Someone's getting tired though, right? We add the Ace of Wands and the 9 of Wands. That takes us to the 10 of Wands, which is exhaustion, drained, burnt out, burdened. It's just so exhausting. Oh, and I accidentally put the 3 of Cups in the reverse by accident. But hey, no such thing as accidents. There's conversations that you're having that are opening up your eyes to who actually has your back, or what's at the bottom? 10 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. You're having conversations with people this month that really reveal to you who is supporting you and your vision and your dreams, and who's holding you back. All right. 10 of Cups at the bottom. We have the 8 of Swords, and then the 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. People that are challenging your visions, your beliefs for the future, people that are doubting you, people that are trying to control you, people that want you to be reliant on them, or, you know, maybe not that you're reliant on them, but more like they rely on you, and they are trying to convince you that you need them when it's the other way around. 10 of Cups, 8 of Swords, it's like this is a place where you feel very restricted, like you cannot grow or you cannot fully express yourself. And honestly, you don't really, the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles, you don't really see how you can grow in this kind of environment. And if you can't grow in the environment, when a plant can't grow in an environment, do you blame the plant? Fuck no, you blame the environment. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense, right? When a plant doesn't grow, you don't ask yourself, what's wrong with this plant? What's fucking wrong with... It's the environment. It's not the plant's fault. It's the water you're giving it, the lack of sunlight or too much sunlight, lack of nutrients, all that shit, right? You are that plant. And if you feel like you can't grow or nothing's really happening or you're feeling stuck, take a look at your surroundings. Take a look at who you surround yourself with. Take a look at the people that are in your life. What kind of goals do they have for themselves? Do they have any? Because that has a huge influence on you and the life that you live and the success that you gain, the traction that you gain. You know, so 8 of Cups, what you're leaving behind. I mean, I think it's kind of clear what you're leaving behind. Well, let's see what we need to know about that. 8 of Cups. Two of Wands at the bottom. Got big choices ahead. 8 of Cups for Capricorn. Magician. Well, you're initiating this. You're initiating this. You're the one. It's your call. It's your choice. 7 of Cups. You're reevaluating your life and your future. 8 of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands at the bottom. You, Capricorn, in February are being called to reevaluate your life and taking a step back to look at the bigger picture and ask yourself, is this really what you want for the long term? Is this where you want to be a year from now? Is this where you want to be 5, 10, 20? Is this enough? Is this it? You are now being called to change something, and it's going to be very significant. Very significant. This is redirection to finding your purpose, to unlocking your path, to finding fulfillment and everything else. So now you gotta just get clear. What do you want? What does Capricorn want? What do you want to experience? What do you want more of? What would fulfill you? You're gonna figure that out. You may know already, you might not. You're gonna figure that out. But first of all, what don't you want, right? And that's time to clear that energy out. Ace of Coins in the reverse. Let's take a look into that. Yeah, a lot of reflection, what you want your new life to be, who you want to share it with, on what really matters. What are your values? What are your core beliefs? What do you stand for? Oh my God. Hangman flipping out in the reverse. I actually see you're removing yourself from stagnancy. And there we have the 10 of Cups, right? The 10 of Cups came out earlier with the 8 of Swords. This is upside down. Ace of Coins reverse for Capricorn. I do feel like you need to change your scenery. You need to change your scenery. Some of you are needing to move. Some of y'all are changing jobs, or you're being called to explore what the world has to offer. And that makes a big change in your life. This may be something that is slow and steady. This may not be like overnight change, especially with this Ace of Coins reverse, because this can even talk about delays too, okay? But this is about you realigning to what is truly meant for you. And a lot of y'all are realizing, yeah, this place, this job, this relationship, this home, this X, Y, and Z, it's just not fitting anymore. Or I've outgrown this, or I no longer resonate. I no longer find joy in this with these people, like, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You have now this new, fresh way of seeing your purpose, your path, who you are. You're figuring yourself out here. Even if you thought you knew yourself, it's February, you're diving deep, okay? We have a full moon on the 13th. Yes. 13th or 12th? I think it's the 12th. Yeah, sorry. It's the 12th. We'll have the full moon in Leo. And then on the 27th, we'll have the new moon in Pisces. And that's going to gear us up for eclipse season in March. So get ready for that. But yeah, slow, steady, consistent changes that are going to be amazing in the long term. Might be a little uncomfortable at this moment or during this time, but honestly, I think you're embracing it. Justice, Emperor, Hangman, I think you're embracing this change. You're going in with a very open mind. You're wanting more for yourself, and your whole world's about to open up. Amazing. Justice. Let's see what this is about. I'm gonna switch decks, I think. Yeah. All right, let's try this deck today. Justice for Capricorn. So I feel like you're cleaning up loose ends. There may be some things that need to be finalized, especially if there's any contracts or paperwork or anything like that. Legalities. Some of you maybe have a court date coming up. I see some of you are dealing with people of authority. Maybe you're dealing with like police or, I don't know, property management. Knight of Pentacles, let's see here. Justice. Slowly but surely, everything's coming together. Something about Aries season is going to be important. Full moon in Libra will be important. Maybe early spring for a few of y'all. We have Justice and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is really just continuing to work on that vision, work on your plan, what that goal is looking like, and let the rest unfold and come together. We have Justice coming out, clarifying justice. So look at the gradual ascension from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. I see you're moving to a time of your life of having more security, coming into a lot more abundance, more money, more wealth, and like it's showing what you're doing, Capricorn. It is paying off. Your effort, the work you're putting in, your consistency, it's truly paying off. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep that up. You may have doubt. 7 of Wands in the reverse at the bottom. You might have doubt, but that's not your doubt. That's other people projecting their experiences, fears, etc., onto you. 4 of Cups. It's not yours to take on. Stay determined. Lock in. Laser vision. Stay consistent. Honestly, yeah, strength even underneath that 8 of Wands. Do not lose sight of that goal, that vision of yours. Maybe this is a long lost dream that you've had. 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands. It is something you've dreamt of for a very long time. Emperor, let's see. Emperor, Hangman. I want to see what your new approach is. What's your new approach here? Something's telling me to use an animal deck to clarify this. I've never really done that, but I feel like why not? Let's see. Emperor, Hangman. Capricorn's new approach. Hangman with the Emperor. What's Capricorn's new approach here? Unicorn. Wow. I mean, that's very intuitive. There's going to be some things that become illuminated by that full moon in Leo. We have the shark. We have the scorpion. We have the elephant. So your new approach, first of all, you got some loose ends to tidy up, to clean up, to deal with. By you doing that, clears a direct path for you moving forward. There's the need for you to, I think, like your new approach is by being honest, being direct, confronting the things that scare you the most, conversations that might be awkward, that might be a bit tense. Scorpion, Scorpion's a card of honest. Both the Scorpion and the Shark talk about the need to be honest. Elephant really just talks about really needing to rely and trust on your faith and intuition. That's literally the Unicorn, which is about being brave enough to ask yourself the hard questions or dive deep and ask, why am I doing this? Why am I attracted to this thing, this person, this place? Why am I here again? Why am I learning this lesson? What is the purpose? What are my intentions? Like, this is like now Hangman, Emperor with the Unicorn. This is now diving deep. Your new approach is like peeling back the layers and searching for something more meaningful, more in alignment with you. This shows, like, with the elephant, this is self-mastery. This is good luck and good fortune. It talks about having to take the necessary steps, even if it scares you. And even if you face rejection, even if it doesn't go exactly according to what you had in mind, but being brave enough to push yourself, and there will be a reward that comes out of that. And so with that mentality, with that attitude, nothing will stop you. Can we get anything else? I'm going to use a tarot now to clarify this. Emperor, Hangman. I just thought maybe it would give a different perspective. The Emperor Hangman for Capricorn. Maybe you're being called. We have the Fool and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is exactly what I was gonna talk about. Maybe you're being called to have a conversation with someone that you respect, someone who is well experienced, somebody who has a lot of knowledge. This could be somebody who's much older than you, maybe because Hangman, Emperor, this could be talking about needing to speak to some sort of maybe financial advisor for those dealing with money, or like, I don't know, legalities or whatever the fuck. But I feel here, this is where you're needing to bridge the gap between you and your connections, or new connections that will come in that help you succeed and help you really open up your world. People from different backgrounds, people from different like departments. If this is work related, we have the Magician, Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, it's just showing that it's going to get better with time, and just everything's starting together. We look at the Magician, everything is starting to fall into place. You have all the puzzle pieces, you're putting it all together, you're making it make sense. Slowly but surely, it's all you're starting to see the bigger picture. And yeah, it's all coming together and like kind of naturally. Like, you don't really have to force anything, Capricorn. The only thing you need to do is just leave whatever you've outgrown, whatever that's not serving you. It's time to walk away. Queen of Cups, Four of Wands. Go to what fuels your heart and soul. Go to what feeds you and your spirit. That's the rabbit hole you're going to get sucked into, okay? Two of Pentacles, let me just see what this is. It's like, I see you kind of like contemplating two different possible paths or two different directions where you could go. Your feelings about this might change, but ride out with those waves. Let's see, Two of Coins. You might be juggling multiple options, or let's see here. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you have multiple options and multiple different directions you could choose or go down with the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. I mean, like, Capricorn, balls in your court. We do have the Devil on the bottom. We'll talk about that in a second. Balls in your court. Whatever you want, whatever you choose, it's yours for the taking. It's yours for the taking. Whatever you desire, whatever cup you want to choose, it's fucking yours. It's locked in. Seriously. Why do we have the Devil up here, though? Indecision, maybe? Two of Coins with the Devil, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Other people. I feel like this is, look at this Devil and this Knight of Swords coming out this Queen of Swords. This is where people are trying to throw you off balance and try and make you second guess or change your mind or get sucked back into the old. Don't give in. You might be dealing with another Capricorn. Don't give in. Maintain your stance. Keep your ground. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't move irrationally. You're going to want to be logical. Your emotions might come up. Your emotions might spark. You might get extremely sensitive. You might want to lash out. But this is now where you have to kind of contain yourself and be smart here, Queen of Swords. Because there's going to be some people that want to throw you off your feet or make you second guess your choices and your plan and your new life, right? But they are just little tests to see how serious you are about this. Okay? So just be mindful. But I do think that there's going to be some people that try to throw you off track or try and make you change your mind. You're going to want to hold yourself back from giving into that. Huh. What an interesting reading. I have nothing else to give. I hope this helps. I hope this is insightful. You might need to come back to this reading later on in February. I would also recommend maybe check out an earlier January reading I did, and it might make more sense to you now than it did back then. All right, Capricorn, I hope you guys having a very amazing day. I don't know what the fuck I just said. Just blah, blah, blah. Hope you have an amazing day, a beautiful February. I will see you guys around. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye.